And welcome to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. Ukraine will work with Australia to try and free a Melbourne teacher who's reportedly being held captive in Russia. There were concerns Oscar Jenkins had been executed after video showed him being interrogated and beaten by Russian forces, but the Kremlin insists that's not the case. The police commissioner warns their investigation into an explosive-laden caravan has been significantly compromised. The potential mass casualty event targeting the Jewish community was discovered in Sydney's northwest 11 days ago, but the probe was being kept confidential. Commissioner Karen Webb says it's unfortunate details of the discovery were leaked to the public.
The fact that this information is now in the public domain has compromised our investigation, and it's been detrimental to some of the strategies we may have used.
Anthony Albanese is set to lose another minister, with Stephen Jones expected to retire at this year's federal election. The Assistant Treasurer and Minister for Financial Services has held the seat of Whitlam in New South Wales since 2010. He's the fourth member of Mr Albanese's ministry to retire during his term. Donald Trump will sign an executive order to detain illegal immigrants in Guantanamo Bay. The facility in Cuba was set up in 2002 to remand terrorism suspects, but the US president says it will now hold migrants as part of a government crackdown.
We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them.
And Qantas is preparing to overhaul its uniforms for the first time in a decade. The airline giant is hoping to collaborate with an Aussie designer. It'll also survey 17,000 team members about the new design before it debuts in 2027. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Australia resumes at 2 for 330 on day 2 of the Test match in Sri Lanka, with Usman Khawaja and Steve Smith unbeaten after making centuries. Meanwhile, the first ever day-night test at the MCG will begin later this morning, with Australia looking to clean sweep England in the Women's Ashes series. And Aussie surfers Jack Robinson, Ethan Ewing and rookie George Pitter are all through to round of 32 at Pipeline. In entertainment news, there's been yet another twist in the $400 million legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Blake Lively's own brother-in-law has made a shock apology to Baldoni after she sued her co-star for sexual harassment, but Johnson promising to do better after branding Baldoni a fraud. Madonna has taken aim at Donald Trump's administration. In a post on X, the pop star said it's sad to see the new government slowly dismantling all freedoms we've been fighting for. And Rihanna has shown her support for boy A$AP Rocky, turning up to court as he stands trial for felony assault charges stemming from a 2021 shooting incident in Hollywood. The singer was seated with Rocky's mum and sister. That's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.